Hey folks, this is Jimmy here in strange Vermont. I'm in Vermont here in Great New England. It's been a mild winter so far. I'm sitting here with some buffaloes up here in Vermont. If you are familiar with my channel, you know that these are associated with serpent walls or stone walls that are giant serpent effigies built up here in the woods, and they follow the horizon. They run north and south, and they're astronomical instruments. But these are the artifacts associated with these serpent walls here in New England. And these come from a sacred site. The mountain is full of quartz of all kinds, and you can see from this one, it's a pretty nice piece. It's got hematite in it. This one has an inlaid eye. Little golden eye. This stone here was found inside of one of the serpent walls on my property in a chamber, and it's a huge piece of crystal. And I guess it looked like a buffalo, and that's what it came out to be. You can see his hoof. It's like his legs are folded up under him. Very cool. And there used to be buffalo in the area. This was a long time ago, during the Pleistocene, and they were larger buffalo, or archaic buffalo. And this may be one of those. We have this guy here with this oval, elongated skull. Now, if you're familiar with the story of the giants, this ridge here that these are found on, there were giants found here, giant skeletons, many, many years ago. And they've even had them displayed in the area. And all that history was not written about. It was all wiped from history, our past and our giant history. And none of the artifacts were recognized by archaeologists and things like that. Like if you showed this to an archaeologist, they'd look at you and say, a glacier did that. I've had that happen to me. They look you straight in the eye and say, oh, glacier did that. Yeah, see that? Glacier put that together. And these people are serious. They're actually serious. So that's what we deal with academia. And you can see how they treated us with their lies about history. And they look at you in the face and say, glaciers did this. You're wrong, you're an idiot. But that's what we get with academia. And you might have theories about that, why people are drawn to those type of situations where they form their lives around an idea that they refuse to modify. They get comfortable and refuse to create a new question in their brain, which is dangerous because you'll get fixed in a comfortable place in your life and you won't learn anything new. This is hollowed out at the bottom. Very cool bowl. Grinding bowl. Very nice. This is the Bigfoot. Image. I showed this on my channel. It photographs really well. But you got the primitive face, the big arm, look at that image. And the artwork these people created were very natural looking. Poses and inflections in the eyes. As an artist, I can see all these things. This is the story side of the stone. It's got all this complexity in it, and if you look at it, you'll see this little guy sitting here on this gorilla's lap, or this Bigfoot's lap. He's got a helmet on. This is his body sitting down. There's his leg, his foot. That's how you read these stones. And you use your imagination and create a story out of the stone. But what would you say about this? And this is all finely carved up around here. You can see how beautiful and delicate it was when it was created. And all I can say is that's a strange being with an elongated skull. Looks like he has a big beard on. Possibly a giant. They were here. I have giant hammers and axes, weapons that were all finely carved that weighed 30 pounds. I can't lift them with one hand. And they were hafted to, a lot of these were hafted to handles, stick or bone or whatever, but they were welded by someone. And these are the artifacts associated with the stone walls of New England. And you'll never hear about this stuff because people walk right by it. They don't look on the ground and see what's there. A lot of the stone walls of New England have stone tools incorporated in them, stone hammers, and if you look, you'll see them. A lot don't, but a lot do. Not all walls are the same. The walls here are all north-south walls. They're astronomical instruments, and they use them to follow the horizon and the stars and the planets and all that. And there's the buffalo, and there's the other side. And they used it because they made a buffalo out of this because the natural beauty of the stone sort of looks like a buffalo pelt. It was a whole part of it, using it. And this one probably looked like a buffalo when they found it and just modified it. Put a little eye in there. You can see the horn. You can see the texture on the woolly texture on the face. It's like this guy. He looks like he has a beard with this woolly texture. I like to talk about the giants because it's part of our history that's you don't hear about. You'll get ridiculed if you talk about giants because people don't hear about it. If you don't hear about something, you don't learn about it, you don't take it as reality when you do hear about it. And when you realize that there's so much out there that you haven't heard about, and we have the artifacts right here that will tell you something is not right with the narrative. And when you start looking into these things, everything changes for you, and beauty becomes yours. Your mind can open up into a new world, a new way of thinking. And in this day and age, and the things that are going on around us, it's my firm belief that any catalyst that can help